See, but here's the problem. We gotta stop saying a child. You wanna know why? Because when it comes to a young man committing a crime at the age of 18, he's an adult. He's an adult. Lock him up. Lock him up. We hear you say that. We hear you say that. We hear. But when it comes to a woman, she's a child. This is where you fucked up. You fucked up here, Haas. This is the problem with us having a YouTube channel, us being able to speak to the people sometimes. We have to learn how to take the position of the middle. You refuse to take the position. You gotta stop playing sides. You gotta start playing the side of the information. And you don't want to do that. Why? Because it's personal to you. Why? Because you have girls. Haas, after the age of 18, it is what it is.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Builds. I'm your host, Michael May, and today in this segment of Man Talk, I'm going to be responding or reacting to a video of Hassan Campbell's take on this whole Shannon Sharpe situation. Now, this is a very Haas is family, and I know I'm gonna do this video justice if people are willing to listen. If people are willing to listen to what I'm about to say, this is the only way. Listen to me. This is the only way this problem will ever be corrected. Because I'm going to show you, not only in this video, but that I'm going to do a live stream showing you guys why this is even a thing. But before we get into it, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, turn on notifications. We're going to dive right in. I'm going to let Haas talk. See, now I understand. See, and this is the part that I had to come and respond to my brother, because he is taking this, he's putting himself in a position to take this personal versus understanding the general population and what's actually happening. Ready? I always use the example. Just cause me and my guys, we not struggling, just cause me and my guys, we eating. The dumbest thing I can say is, yo, if somebody says, yo, world hunger is a real serious issue, and I'm like, well, not me and my niggas, cause me and my niggas, we eating. We eat over here. That's a very dumb take. That's me putting myself personally in front of something that is a problem. I'm trying to avoid the rest. So this is kind of what Hassan did, but I'm gonna break this down even further, but I'm gonna let him talk. This video is not gonna be long. Let's dive right in. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention.
You see this look on my face? This is the look when you listening to a dude that's 56 years old with allegations coming from a 20-year-old. Who? Scooby-Dooby-Doo? I'm gonna say it again. The look on my face. This is the look of a man that's 56 years old trying to explain how a lawyer is coming after him for sleeping with a 20-year-old.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup. Coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Now, I do want to say this. See, here is the first part where I think Haas messed up. Because it's unanimous. It's unanimous. The entire internet already knows this is a shakedown. Because Shannon has text messages. And you're going to hear Son say, she got the audio. But now, see, because I too was in court. I too, dealt with certain things. The cops came for me like I was John Gotti. It was weird. We're not going to get into it. And if it wasn't because I actually had the tapes and my proof, I don't know where I would have been right now. But I will say this. For Shannon to do the smart thing, and yes, Busby, we all know Busby, he's a shakedown artist. We know this. We know what he does. But what happens is now is you have somebody like Shannon who's a high profile individual, and this is pretty sad that it's even happening to him, but Shannon's gonna fight this. Like I said, I don't want to get too much into detail because I'm gonna do a thorough live stream about this, but just the basic point, I want you guys to understand something. We gotta stop pretending like age gap dating hasn't been happening since before. Or this thing's been going on for 50 bazillion years. We gotta stop. We gotta stop acting like this is like a new thing. Now I am gonna express my feelings in a little bit, but I really want to let Haas really get to the meat and potatoes so I could really shake this thing up. But Shannon, we all know this is a shakedown, and no, Shannon's gonna be the one person to fight it, take it to court. He won't go quiet, because once you sign one check for somebody, then there's gonna be hundreds of others. This is a shakedown, and I'm so happy that now we have a president in place that also sees what's going on, and I guarantee you he's gonna step in. Remember I said that. Let's keep going.
I don't want to hear nothing about it. It's legal.
See? You see? Haas is removing elements of the argument. You can't see. A court wouldn't allow him to do this, because the same way when I had to show proof, when I showed audio, whenever I show my proof, the judge has to take everything into account. See, this is where Haas goes wrong. Pay attention.
Being
I don't want to hear about
56 years
legal.
old? Were you almost 40 years older than this child? You
Hold
could
up.
be her daddy and her granddaddy at the same time?
Hold up.
being 56 years old, were you almost 40 years older than this child? You could be her daddy and her granddaddy at the same time?
Now, this is where we gotta stop. See, this is where Haas is wrong. I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna take my stand, and I'm standing on it. I'm gonna stand on business. We gotta stop saying that a fucking 21-year-old. Listen, there are people who say a 23-year-old woman dating a 40-year-old. She's a child. This is the problem. We live in a clown world. I keep telling you this. We live in a clown world where we say a 23-year-old is a fucking child. That's the dumbest shit in the fucking world. But ready? But a 19-year-old can go defend the country and die. And that's a grown-up. Get the fuck out of here. See, this is the problem that I have with niggas who have emotional conversations. Now, Haas, I told you, Haas is fam, but he is absolutely incorrect here. Absolutely incorrect. 100%. But let's keep going. A baby, a child. Stop that shit, bruh. But listen.
See, the thing about it is,
but listen,
there's a certain taste or smell of stench that comes with this. That either way, when you listening to a 20-year-old and the allegations of what she's saying that this old, decrepit man did to her.
See, you can tell he's emotional about it.
The fact that it might have been consensual and she might be lying.
See, cause hear me out. See, let me tell you how this is a problem. Because when there's certain conversations, because there's other videos I'm gonna react to Haas, but when there's certain conversations about, listen, ready? I seen Hassan. Listen, I seen Haas say, yo, border jumpers coming across to seek asylum. But if you have to break the law to seek asylum, lock them up. I've heard him. He said it. If you have to break the law to do something, you're wrong. Because if Haas got in his car right now and he was a little buzzed, like sipping, you know what I'm saying, and he drove with his child in the car, if nobody is there to come pick up this child, Haas is going in and they're taking his child. It is what it is. But you see, the problem, here's the problem with us in this country. And this is one thing I learned from when I had my kidnapping charge. Hear me out. I learned real fast that it's something called covering your ass. You better make sure that you have both sides of this pendulum covered. You better make sure no matter which way the pendulum swings, you have something over there on that side of the pendulum. And I think this is where Hassan is going wrong. Hassan is too emotional. But Haas would say with the other kid, the Carmelo kid, Haas would say this is the development of his environment. You see, regardless of what, yes, he stabbed old boy. He took another kid's life. Yes. Now, do I understand what Haas was saying? 100%. Do I agree with what Hassan was saying? 100%. I do not. But thing is this is the problem. You can't have that kind of understanding for one thing and then say, fuck that. I'm removing my understanding for another. You can't. This is why society is fucked up today. And I'm going to challenge it. I got to challenge this thinking. But let's keep going. He ain't done.
Even though she has audio of him talking about choking her when he see her, scratch that.
No. See, he's saying she has audio, but you know what? What happened to all this daddy talk? Yo, daddy, I want you to gag me with your Johnson in my mouth. I want you to put them black babies in me. Listen, what are we saying? Haas, what are we saying? Haas, you see, the problem is this. I have a feeling Haas is going to retract this statement because of the fact that now, see, because now when he sees the full story come out, the way that this story is developing and how people are really breaking down this story, Haas is going to retract this statement. You want to know why? Because Haas is taking this personal because he has daughters. But we're going to get to that in a minute. Hold up.
Matter of fact, I can't scratch that. I'm trying to get over the fact that we got a 56-year-old man talking about choking a 20-year-old girl.
Oh, boy.
My question is, how long was he dating this 20-year-old jailbait? We love, bring it back, come rewind. How long?
Now we're going to say this again. How long was he? Remember, Haas said, don't tell me nothing about legal. I don't want to hear nothing about legal. See? This is where, if Haas was a lawyer and he brought this into the courtroom, listen, whoever Haas's clients are, you automatically lost. Because if you're not going to understand the principle of having a discussion, people, y'all know I went to school for this. So you can't sit here and remove huge elements that are a part of a discussion because you're in your feelings. I'm sorry. Let's keep going.
Was this 56-year-old man in a relationship with this 20?
But you ready? 20-year-old. Where I didn't see no video. Listen, see? This is why Haas is wrong. I didn't see no video when the girl, when the 40-year-old girl is dating was dating the college student, and she has a baby by him, the nigga from the Houston Rockets. I didn't see Haas do a video. Maybe I missed it. I did not see Hassan do a video like, why the fuck is this older woman dating this younger man? Why is it? There was no why. Where was Haas? I didn't see the video. I didn't see the video when the viral video that everybody's talking about when Ross, Diana Ross's daughter, is like, I only date younger men. Cause I haven't seen the outrage video yet. I haven't seen the 56-year-old man. 56. I didn't see that video yet. Haas, where's that video? I didn't see. Now you may do a video now after I say this, but I ain't see the video yet. I didn't see the video. Where is the video? No one says anything when Bernice Bargos is dating these fucking 20. Nobody. She's a 46-year-old. No, where is the video? See. This is why Hassan loses his argument. Because you can't pick and choose when something's going to be important to you because you have girls. You cannot do that. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep doing it.
Yo, girl. Huh? Is that why they saying allegedly that he offered her $20 million?
No.
I mean, 10 million rather.
No.
To settle out? Allegedly?
See, Haas doesn't understand. Haas does not understand how this works. He doesn't understand how Busby works. See, if somebody is offering 10 million just to make this go away, it doesn't mean somebody's innocent or doesn't mean somebody's guilty. This man just signed $100 million check. I want you to understand that. Now, people do this because they understand they're probably gonna spend that much money in court. Busby would drag this case over for 3 years. Next thing you know, he's already spent $10 million on lawyers. So you might as well just get out the way. See, this is why, Haas, you have to get out of your emotions. You got to get out of your feelings, because you don't know what you're saying here. You don't know what you're saying here. But let's keep going. So you're wrong.
The lawyer saying?
Nope, you're wrong.
So after 10, he's saying, the hell with that, we taking it to trial? What are we talking about here? Black America. Is this okay?
Let's keep
10
going.
dads out there. Are you okay with this 56-year-old man being in a relationship for a couple of years with a girl just turned 20 years old? Are we okay with that? Is it okay?
Now, here's the next problem. See, now this is why we gotta talk. See, because I told you, Haas was emotional. Haas, you're being emotional right now. Black America, Black America. Where was Haas? Haas didn't say anything when Hugh Hefner was dating 18-year-olds. Haas, where is your argument when the Titanic dude, he doesn't date women past the age of 25? You want to know, Haas? You want to know why he doesn't date women past the age of 25? Cause listen, Haas, whether you like it or not, this is the only country where we say 40 is the new 20. Whether you like it or not, in every country on planet Earth and every other galaxy, any woman after the age of 25, 28 years old is washed. Whether you like it, you don't have to like it. It is what it is. You don't have to like it. It is what it is. Now, so when you say Black America, is this, see, you're trying to wing the emotions of the people, see, and this is where you would lose again. This is where you lose again, Haas, because why isn't it just America? People, is this okay? Haas, I can't wait till I get to my next live stream, because this is going to be crazy. Listen, studies have shown women, not men, women have done studies, Harvard studies, Penn State studies. All women are choosing the older men. You want to know why? Because women want a softer life. Whose fault is that? Haas, why didn't you make a video about Haas? Whose fault is that? Haas, why haven't you made a video about that? Let's keep going. Hold up.
To the women out there, I need to know in the comment section.
Here we go.
Are you okay with this?
This is all kind of wrong.
Umar Johnson talking about he's staying with him. What you mean you were staying with a dude that's 56 years old talking about dating a child?
See, here we go again. See, now, Haas, I gotta say this to you, Haas, because I'm telling you, Haas, this is gonna backfire. Because, Haas, you gotta stop saying a 20-year-old woman, an 18-year-old woman is a child. You gotta stop this shit, bro. You gotta stop this shit, bro. You gotta stop this. Cause even me, being somebody who I don't have little girls. All I have is boys. Maybe you could tell me what to do. Maybe I gotta take the socks off. Maybe I gotta have one sock on and off. I don't know what the fuck to do. Maybe you could put me on. See, but here's the problem. We gotta stop saying a child. You wanna know why? Because when it comes to a young man committing a crime at the age of 18, he's an adult. He's an adult. Lock him up. Lock him up. We hear you say that. We hear you say that. We hear. But when it comes to a woman, she's a child. This is where you fucked up. You fucked up here, Haas. Haas. This is the problem with us having a YouTube channel, us being able to speak to the people sometimes. We have to learn how to take the position of the middle. You refuse to take the position. You gotta stop playing sides. You gotta start playing the side of the information. And you don't want to do that. Why? Because it's personal to you. Why? Because you have girls. Haas, after the age of 18, it is what it is. You can't change that. But now hold on, let's keep going. Haas, he's gonna get some. He's gonna get someplace. Haas, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I have children that age.
See? Told you. I told you.
When I look and I see the silhouette of a sexy young lady strolling down the street, and then when I catch eye contact and I see that it's a baby, automatically I lower my gaze and put my head down.
Bro, I'm gonna say this again. A 20-year-old young lady is not a fucking baby, Haas. You could say what Haas, you could speak on this till you're blue in the face, bruh. And you did it, you try to do it smart. Ladies, is this okay? But you know what? When that lady was in high school, she was fucking a nigga with the BMW who came to. Now, I saw you do a video on that a few years back, so you know what I'm saying. So when that young girl who was in high school getting picked up by that nigga with the BMW, now that's wrong. That's wrong. Haas, if a chick is in college, she's 18, she's in college, 18, 19, 20, who the fuck Haas, you know what Haas, so what you should do is this, you should prepare your children. And now, you should go on now, I'm going to show you what Haas should have done. Hold up, I'm going to let him finish talking though. I'm going to show you what he should have done. The right way to take it.
It's a baby.
Not a baby.
Then you gotta tell yourself in your subconscious, it's a baby.
No.
Wah.
No.
Goo gaga.
No.
It's a baby to you.
Child. That's childish, Haas. You got. Come on, man. We come on, man.
I don't even believe we having this conversation. I might have to go live on this topic.
You should probably should.
Are we really having this conversation? Is this really a discussion?
It is.
Is this really happening?
It is. It is.
Because it was consensual, even though he's saying he abused. Listen, the abuse started when he started dating her. I don't know what part y'all don't understand. The abuse started when he started dating her. She's a baby.
I'm going to say this again. So all the women... I'm going to say this again. See, this is where Haas is fucking it up. Where are all the allegations versus the white man? Leonardo DiCaprio. Hugh Hefner. See, he doesn't understand. I'm going to say this again. Busby likes to go after high-profile black men. This is his intent. Now, let me tell you, Haas, how you should have did it. How you should have did it. Maybe you should go on a crusade to teach women. See this? I'm creating a whole nother lane for you, my boy. I got you. See, cause Haas is my nigga, and I fuck with Haas. But Haas, what movie was it? He goes, you know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? Hear me, Haas. Then if you want to be Batman and you want to be on a crusade, maybe what you should do is this. Maybe you should start pulling the coattail of the older women. Listen, maybe because there's a saying, men look at younger men and see themselves in younger men. Yo, my boy, you're going the wrong way. I did that. You don't want to go that way, my boy. Come on, man, I'm trying to save you. Older women look at younger women. They look at them as younger women. Like what she got on her that I ain't got on me. They're in competition. We're not in competition with each other. Maybe go on a crusade and say that. Haas, go on a crusade. Put your cape on and go on a crusade about that. Go on a crusade about that. Maybe older women should stop looking at themselves as younger women. Go on a crusade about that. That should be your next crusade. Listen, fuck Fuck traveling on the Caribbeans on boats and cruises. Maybe you should spend the money and get like a whole cruise together of women and break that bitch down to them. Ready? Maybe you should speak to the older women. Now let's speak to the parents. Maybe we should speak to the parents and say, we have to teach our daughters to stop saying fuck men. Hold up. Fuck men. I don't need no man. I'm gonna get my education. I'm gonna go and get more degrees than a fucking thermometer. Maybe us as parents, we can teach our daughters how important and how small of a window women have than men. Maybe we should teach the importance of that, Haas. Maybe we should have our parents teach our young girls, why is it so important for you to get that man when you're young? You want to know why? Haas, we're not on the clock. We can have babies until we're ready. Nobody said anything to Robert De Niro when he had a child. No one said anything to Al Pacino. No one says anything. You want to know why, Haas? Because this is how it's always been, and there's nothing wrong with it. You want to know why? Because they are of age. It's called a 20-year-old is a consenting adult. Hold up. And I bet you Haas didn't even know this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to put you on. Hold up. Because I bet you Haas didn't even know this. Hold up. I do this shit. I see, and this is the part that Haas don't want to understand. And Haas refuses to. Age of consent in New York City. Ready? I bet you Haas didn't know 7 years ago they changed the age of consent to 17. I bet you he didn't know that. Come on, clear up. Come on. Nah, I want to make sure that some of y'all get a chance to see it. Come on. Some of y'all really need to see it. Let me see. Does this camera work? Come on. There it goes. There we go. 17. Age of consent. You see? Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the problem. Haas in the beginning said, I don't want to hear anything about legal, because Haas wanted to have an emotional conversation. Maybe we should teach our daughters, you need to get with somebody and learn to struggle. You know what it is, Haas? We live in a microwave society. There is no more a chick wanting to get it out the mud with somebody. Maybe you gotta teach her. I'm not coming at your kids. I leave my hands over anybody's kids. But maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we gotta teach the kids. Maybe you should do a cruise, a webinar, a seminar, and tell women, especially since the world is ran by single mothers, tell them, look, you gotta teach your daughters how to get it out the mud with a man. I bet you won't do that though. I bet you won't do that. You want to know why? Because women don't want to get out the mud. Now, I'm going to do another video on this. You want to know why? Because there's studies that show women are the reason why they're dating older men. It ain't because of us. We're not forcing them. They're coming to the older men. Why? Because the life that they want, fellas, you want to know why younger women go after older men? Because even younger women know that their look, their appearance, their youthfulness is it's an asset. And Haas ain't stupid. Haas knows this. It's an asset. It's an asset. The same way how a man's money is an asset is an asset. Now, I always say this. If you're going to grow with the man and give him his time to become who he needs to be, then yes, like an Anton Daniels, then I feel, because that woman was with you in the mud when the tables turn, because the tables turn around 35, 40. A woman, if a woman gives you her best years, you owe her your best years. Yes, I'm 100% in agreement with that. But you see how that isn't an emotional conversation. But even Anton Daniels said, but if I was single and I met a woman today, there is no way in hell he's gonna date an older woman. Why? Because he worked this hard to get to where he's at, to date an older woman. Are you fucking kidding me? See, Haas, your argument falls apart. Your argument falls apart because you're having an emotional conversation because you got daughters. The world doesn't care that you have daughters. You gotta teach your daughters. Listen, I'm gonna show you how to get it out the mud with a man. I'm gonna show you how to stay down, keep your head down, hold your man down. Maybe if young ladies were taught that, they wouldn't be dating older men. Because I promise you this, Haas, I have younger women coming at me. And I'm just like you. Multiple wives. I'm just like you. So you know what I'm talking about. But you know what? I have younger women. You want to know why? Because these young kids, they lazy. They lazy, but these young women don't know how to stay down with them. We got to teach them that. Where does it start? At home. So maybe your next crusade should be that, and not say 56-year-old man, because I didn't hear your argument for Diana Ross's daughter, Bernice Bargos, the girl. You seen Brittany Renner being at the college dorms. PJ Washington was a baby when he was in college. A baby. Where were you, Haas? Where were you then? Nah, see, you're wrong. You're 100% incorrect, and you got to stop having emotional arguments on the internet, because that is making you look bad. It is what it is, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is, man. True Hall of Fame Bills. I'm your host, Michael May, on this segment of Man Talk on the Hear Me Out podcast. Y'all already know I love y'all. See y'all next one. Ya tu sabe. We out.